Okay, this is going to be a short video on navigating our Canvas course. Even if you're familiar with Canvas, please take a look at the video because every professor, every instructor does things a little different on their Canvas courses. And so it's good to know where to find what. So right here, I'm on our home landing page. This is going to be the landing page that opens when you first click on our course. Make sure that you take a look at everything. All of these things on our home page are links or shortcuts to other content. So here's a welcome page that's going to include just some bits of information and a welcome video that is really important because it goes over some of the things in the syllabus. Then we'll have the Navigating Our Canvas course right here that explains a lot, and that is where you will also find this video. So you've already clicked on it if you're watching this video. So what we have here on the far left side is the main Canvas toolbar. Okay, this dashboard is where you're going to find all of your courses, all the classes that you've signed up for and your past courses. You'll do so here. Also, there's going to be a calendar. I highly recommend that you do not rely on this calendar. It is so glitchy. It has always been glitchy, and there's usually assignments that are missing, and I wouldn't rely on the calendar. I do want to mention the inbox because that is my preferred method of communication with students. Emails, it's really easy for student emails to be lost or to be overlooked because I receive so many emails from Paradise Valley and Maricopa. So please use the Canvas inbox. When a student emails me in the Canvas inbox, it's highlighted and I get a notification, so it's really difficult for me to overlook it. And I promise to get back to you within 24 hours, if it's not the weekend, when you contact me through the inbox. And so also over here on the far right, you will have a to-do list. It can be convenient at times, but please, please, please do not solely rely on this to-do list. As an online student, I will be providing you with a lot of learning material, things to read, videos, handouts, examples of different genres that we're working on, a lot of learning material, and it's going to be up to you to go through that and study it and learn it. Now this to-do list, these are assignments that are coming up, and in these assignments are where I'm going to be able to see that you have learned the material, that you understand what's happening, and that you're on the right track. But if you simply go to the to-do list without reading that learning material, y'all just going to be guessing or relying on something your English teacher in high school told you, 5 years ago that does not apply in college writing. So please do not simply rely on that to-do list. Right over here on this classroom toolbar, we will have the syllabus. I'll open that up really quickly right here, and we will have a short quiz on this. This has everything that you need to know about the course, and I will also add another little video right here, so I'm not going to say too much about that right now. So I'm going to go home here, and we also have the grades right here. BrainFuse, which I will bring up later on, that's an online tutorial, online writing lab that's really handy, and some more reference sources. But the way the class is organized is all about modules, different sections of the course that we'll walk through. And if you go down here, you can reach modules right here, and you can reach modules right here. They'll take you to the exact same page. This is an 8-week course, and so I have 8 modules that are basically going to be about a week's length. I also have shortcuts, little tabs here for shortcuts. This tips and resources that will take you to a module 0, which has some content that I'll open up in a second. If you're not familiar with Canvas or you have some Canvas questions, here's some tutorials, a shortcut to the library, to the Writing Center, research help, how to find content in the virtual library, MLA resources. Everything we write in English courses are going to be formatted according to MLA standards. That's Modern Language Association. We'll talk more about that, but that's a link to another module that has a lot of sources. And counseling. Paradise Valley has the most impressive counseling department. And college is stressful, and we can all use counseling. They can also help with time management skills and all those kind of things. So there's a quick link right there to that. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, well, I think I'll just open them right here. Again, like I tell you, it goes to the same page. It's just that once we're in like week 6, if you tap on the week 6 module, that's gets you there a little bit quicker. So here are just some tips on the course, on some details, on tech support, on who I am, and all of that. But if we go down here, I'm going to show you how these modules are set up. Okay? Again, we have 8 of them, and right now they are all open. As the course begins, I will open about 2 at a time. So this is not a go at your own pace course. We're going to be working together. There's going to be discussion boards where we're talking to one another. We're helping one another out. There's going to be peer reviews where we help with our writing and get some other eyes on our writing to see if we're conveying what we're hoping to convey and all of that. And so it's not a go at your own pace. And so, like I said, I will open them a couple at a time as we move through here. Actually, I will open them each section at a time. So we're going to have 3 major projects. And so I'll open the modules that are focused on those projects, those writing projects. But let me show you how I have them organized here. So each module will have a section called instructional content and a section called activities and assignments. And so our first week is a little bit different because we have, these are those same pages from our landing page, some basic details on the course, but this is where I'm going to be providing you with the learning material. This cannot be skipped over. This is where you're going to read about our assignments. You're going to have the handouts and the little mini lectures and all of the little things that will help you learn. And then down here in activities and assignments is where you're going to be opening up the submission pages, where you're going to submit different work. So this first week, we just simply have an icebreaker discussion board where we're introducing one another to one another. I guess we're introducing ourselves to one another. And a syllabus quiz. But down here as we get going, we'll have about 2 or 3 submissions every week, okay? And so that is how it's going to be organized. And we'll just keep moving on as we go. But again, when you first open this, the only modules that are going to be open are going to be the first 3, because at the end of the 3rd week, we're going to have our first major writing project due. And then the rest of during that time, the rest of the modules, all you'll simply see is instructional content and activities and assignments, those 2 headlines, one after the other. And I do this because a lot of times students will get overwhelmed if they see it all, right there before them. And also I've had students try to go work ahead without the supporting lectures and the support, and really kind of go off track. And so I want to prevent that also. The last thing that I will mention is every week I will be posting an overview video where I video myself explaining the learning materials and the assignments for that week. Watching those videos, that's the secret of success here, okay? That, and also reading my feedback on your assignment. So once you go into grades, I will be leaving a little bit of feedback on every single thing you submit, just about. And so reading my feedback and watching those videos, those 2 are key secrets to success, and just managing your time. But hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea of how this is organized. If you have any questions, please reach out.